in awe about my life now than I was for those 6 years. Tell the truth, Tech! Hi guys. Okay, so today I had no intentions of recording a video, hence how I look, but you know I like to give y'all the rawness. Today I put a question on Instagram. I said I wanted to do more sit-down talks, more motivational talks, things like that, and someone suggested that I have people, you know, send me scenarios and all that stuff. We definitely about to do that, and we gonna call it Tech Talks. I used to do Tech Talks back in the day, but that's more when I was like expressing myself, when I was going through stuff. But I'm cool with like anonymously, you know, talking about y'all scenarios, giving y'all advice, whatever. Like I think that actually be really dope, and I'll feature some friends on to get different perspectives because I'm not always right. I can just give y'all what I think. Anyway, someone asked a question on Instagram and it kind of made me want to record a video because I really want to answer this and like give y'all the real on how I managed. So it was a super simple question, but like it just triggered something in me. So the question was how to be independent and get your life back in check. Y'all, I just had like a moment of like reminiscing. I don't know if y'all remember, I don't even know if the video is still up, but I mentioned to y'all that before I met my ex-husband that, you know, I was 24, I was just getting my career started, had an apartment in the city. I was roommates with my cousin who's also a hairstylist, and I was just getting it together. I didn't even have like proper furniture, y'all. Like I was sleeping on a blow up mattress to the point to where like I was like embarrassed to invite him over and he thought I had a whole nother man living at the house. Everybody starts from somewhere. Again, 24, fresh out of cosmetology school, trying to make my way. I had the car, I had the apartment. I just didn't have the money yet to get the furniture, but at the same time, I wasn't prioritizing properly because I was definitely out there spending like hundreds of dollars every weekend on outfits just to go out and never wear it again. Like it was crazy, but I was young, no kids, no man, nothing. So I had time, I had, you know, a little space to do all that. So everybody tells me now how like, oh, you know, your motivation, like you make it look so easy. Like, what did you do? How did you get there? Da, 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 da. I almost forgot where I started on that front. Like I know where I came from, South Carolina, growing up on the dirt roads and all that stuff, but I didn't give myself enough credit for where I was before I, let's just say, married into money, because that's pretty much what happened. My life just did like a 180. Not completely though, because again, like I had the luxury car, I had the apartment in the city. Like I was doing good. I just wasn't where I could have been or where I wanted to be. And meeting him like just kind of got me there quicker. But I will say I'm struggling, sis. Like it's not as easy as I guess I make it look. I guess I'm just like a vibrant personality. I'm just a happy person naturally. Like even when I'm going through the worst, like I can make a joke at a funeral. Like I'm one of those people. Laughing really soothes my soul. But I did want to say, honestly, y'all, life is what you make it. Like even when I had my apartment with my blow up mattress, baby, like I was living, I was happy, I was free, I was chilling, like I was good. I think it's all mind over matter. It's all about perspective. After my divorce, I felt lost because here, think about it, like a 24-year-old just getting into her career, getting herself started, but not quite there, meets a man that is well off, life takes off, now you're traveling and doing the most, like, you know what I'm saying? Like country to country, vacations all the time, getting the best of the best, experiences everywhere you go, anything you do, and now you're back kind of where you started, but not quite. So now I have the experience. I had a little bit of taste in my mouth of the lifestyle, the luxury lifestyle that I really crave, like I really want, but I was carried. Like none of it was mine, it felt like. It never felt like mine. It felt like I was just put into a fairy tale, you know what I'm saying? So now that I'm back by myself, now I personally myself, because I was never taught like it. I have to learn how to manage money. I have to learn how to just do simple things again that I haven't done in over 6 years, like pay my own bills and just take the trash out by myself, freaking call lawn services to mow my lawn, and like just everything that I never really had to do myself. So it's different, it's hard. I struggle every day with minor things, y'all, because you get to a place where, and especially now, I'm at a point where I want it back. Not necessarily what I had. I just want routine, and I want, you know, my partner, and I want the man in my life to handle certain things that I don't care to handle. You know what I'm saying? And then on top of that, there were kids involved. So like going from being by myself, like naturally I'm a loner. I have a lot of people I'm cool with, but I don't mind doing things by myself. Like I will take a road trip by myself. I'll go eat by myself. I'll go shop by myself. Like I'll do anything by myself. So, but being in that environment where it was always something going on. If it wasn't one person, it was the other. If it wasn't the baby, it was the older sibling. Like it was, you know what I'm saying? Always busy. And like I said, a routine to literally being by myself. Like even when my son isn't here, like just trying to find what to do for me. And honestly, y'all, I just chose to be happy. Like whatever made me happy, I'm gonna do it. So I purchased the jet ski, like hitting the lake, like nature, being outside in the sun, water, that is my happy place, whether it be a beach, a lake, whatever, my happy place. So I started doing that. Working out was just something I wanted to do for me, because honestly, when I got my boobs, I was like, oh, I look like a Barbie. Like I was heavy up top and just like stick figure. And I'm like, I know my body has potential to get like some kind of sexy, like curvy. So I'm like, you know what? Let me work out. Let me commit to it. I have never in my life committed to working out the way that I have, and it's become a part of my lifestyle, and it helps me with stress. It really makes me feel good. Like working out has changed my life, y'all. The confidence, and I do feel that it's helped with my confidence on other levels. Like when I walk in a room now, baby, like I've always been confident to some extent, but now it's like a confident with my head held high. I don't care who I'm locking eyes with. Like you're gonna get a hello and a smile, and whether you choose to give me that energy back or not, that's on you. Like that's me. I choose to be happy. I'm always cracking jokes. Like it's all a choice ultimately. Even my hardest times, like y'all, I cry, I break down, like I have those moments, but I find I always figure out a way, even if I have to write notes to myself or write in a journal or talk to a friend or a parent or a sibling or whatever it is, like whatever I have to do to lift myself up, I'm gonna do it. Sometimes it's just as simple as sitting on my front porch, watching cars go by and just like thinking, you know, like, or just having, I don't know, company over it. I always find a way, and I highly suggest that to anybody. Like whenever you're low, step outside of your comfort zone. Like that's what helped me too, because that lake life stuff, I've never been on the lake in my life. Like I didn't grow up like that. So to get a jet ski and like to commit to that, bro, like I'm all about that life. I truly am. Traveling, that's something that I learned from the marriage. Like that's another outlet. Like just having that moment to like reset. Ultimately, I say take it all in. Like literally, y'all, this experience, these last 2 years and all the encouraging words, and I never looked at myself as motivational. I know I'm a uplifting spirit, I'm a light, like I'm positive energy, but I've always been like class clown and the goofball, but I know how to be serious when needed. I know I'm very accountable. I know how to take responsibility when I need to. Like I'm just that dependable person. Like anything you need done, I'm proactive. I don't procrastinate. Like I've always been, I guess, kind of balanced in a way. Take life serious, but have fun. Have fun, do you. So whether you're going through a divorce, whether you're experiencing death, like grieving, a breakup, just depression, anxiety, my thing is find your happy place. And I don't care what anybody says. People talk trash to me all the time about like, oh, you get on the lake, you get on the jet ski. Yes, it helps. I don't need my phone, I don't need nothing. So find your outlet, be happy, don't forget where you came from, be like appreciative. I'm so appreciative of my experience those 6 years of my life, because I do feel that for where I was in life, what I needed, where I want to be, I needed that experience to get to where I am. Again, y'all, I'm not perfect. I still struggle. Like even with money, like I'm trying to keep up a lifestyle that I was put into. I don't necessarily have the funds to do that, but I found a way to do it my way. And next time I marry, I don't want to marry into money ever again. Like if some people are about that life, it was good while it lasted with me, but like hindsight, I want to build with somebody. I want a partner. I want somebody to look at me and be like, dang, babe, like we did it. Like we worked, like we made it. I want that so bad, y'all. Like just being eye to eye and all, like I crave that. So yes, marrying into that lifestyle was cool. I didn't know I was getting that, by the way, but got it. I experienced it. I learned from it. I put my own twist to it now. So yes, I do like nice things, but I'm not about to go above my means. I tried that the first year after the divorce, and I realized, like, y'all, like, TeQuerra, you don't have it like that. So humble yourself, step it down some, still try and do the best of what you can, make it good for you, but don't go over the top. Like, just, it is what it is. You're not there. Be okay with not being there anymore. So you got a taste of it. You know what's out there. So reach for it. Do what you got to do to get it. And y'all, like, I'm not gonna lie, my motor turned off for a little while, you know, with my ailment, like my diabetes, just being discouraged and feeling alone, like all of that. I feel like I was low-key maybe had a little bit of depression and anxiety, but I found my way through it without therapy. Like, I had a therapist at one point, but when I started talking to her, it was like she didn't know what to talk to me about. Like, she just kind of said, well, is there anything you want to talk to me about? And I'm just like, no, like, I'm good. So I figured out ways to cope myself, and therapy can be expensive. So if you can't afford a therapist, like, y'all, find your outlet, find your happy place. Be proud of who you are, where you are, no matter where you are. Like, whether you're at your lowest point or your highest, like, just be appreciative, because I promise you, if you can get through your lowest point, there is like a thick ass silver lining. When you at your top, you're really at your top mentally, spiritually, emotionally, physically, like all the way across the board. I'm living proof of that. Like, just it makes me want to cry. I get so passionate about it, because it's like, dang, like, this is really my life. Like, I'm more in awe about my life now than I was for those 6 years. Like I cannot believe, like, this is where I am. And again, and I'm gonna keep stressing this to y'all, I am not perfect. I don't have it all figured out. I don't have it all together. I'm not a life coach. I'm not a motivational speaker. I'm just speaking my truth. And I'm so pleased. I'm so thankful and grateful that it's touching y'all and that y'all can relate to it. So to everybody out there who's saying, like, you know, going through a divorce, I got kids, he won't let me leave, domestic violence, I'm shattered, I'm scared to leave, whatever. Yo, life is too freaking short to settle in any way, fashion, or form. Even if that means breaking up a family or freaking uprooting yourself out of a situation that's ideal to the outside world. Like, even if you gotta struggle to make it to where you wanna be, it is worth doing. I promise you. Skin glowing, edges growing, you know what I'm saying? And getting big, like, y'all, it's lit on the other side of, it's lit. Being miserable, it's not worth it, y'all. Like, I've had some good times, but overall, I wasn't happy. I had to find my peace, and I did what I had to do for me. And like, y'all, it's so worth it. So to anybody struggling, I'm here. If y'all need a ear, y'all can send in those little scenarios if y'all want to talk about it. But I just had to speak my piece, because I'm thankful that I don't look like what I've been through. But that's because my decision has always been to be happy, to make the best of whatever. And that's how I got here. So, whew. Sorry for all the rambling, but I know y'all like when I ramble, low-key. But I just had to get that out there, y'all. I love y'all, and again, and I don't know if y'all get tired, but I'm gonna say thank you at the end of every video I post, because y'all have no idea. This YouTube stuff has been like a journal to me, even for me to go back and look at old videos, and I see my growth. And the fact that y'all can see my growth lets me know that, like, I reached a new level of, like, evolving, and it makes me feel so good, like, so good. Let's grow together. Let's be rich. Like, let's do this, y'all. I love y'all, and that is all I have to say for today. So I will see y'all next video.